Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am AverageWill, and we are back with another Average Sunday stream. We've got quite a bit. We've got some pickups from the first convention I went to this year, St Pete Comicon. Got 2 weeks worth of LCS pickups, and we've got some other goodies. We've got some stuff that I picked up through eBay auction wins and also Whatnot. I've been having a lot of fun hopping around in the Whatnot auctions, grabbing a bunch of different things. So I just want to sit here and make sure everything is working that it should. Hopefully the audio's good. Yep, audio's there. Speakers are turned off right now, so you guys don't have to hear this stuff through. How's it going, Paul? Welcome in. I'm going to give it a minute, let some folks roll in here, and then we're going to get into this. I want to try to get out of here relatively within an hour. One, because we've got some more football about to come on. It's been a good weekend of football. Yesterday, we got to watch the Bills completely destroy the Patriots. And, the Bengals won. The Bengals beat the Raiders in a very good game, hard-fought game. And today we watched it was the Bucs dismantled the Eagles here in Tampa. And then the Cowboys just lost to the 49ers. So, it was crazy. It was funny because watching the game, and I don't mean it funny in ways, but it's wild to me that the camera kept panning, and now there was still like 4 minutes left in the game, right? There was still like 4.5 minutes left in the game. It's only a one-score game. Dallas has all three of their timeouts, or has two of their three timeouts, and they're showing fans in the stands crying as if the Cowboys had already lost. So I found that was wild. I don't know. It was wild to see. How's it going, Lisa Noble? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining me tonight. Now, I did have this set up for last night, and last week, I should say, but some things came up, and I had to bail. So that happened. We did drop a video on Wednesday. The books, the 3 books I'm excited about getting, that is going to be a weekly show. We're going to talk about the content that's going to be here on the channel going forward. We are going to have 3 videos a week plus our Sunday live stream, as long as nothing happens in the future with these live streams. So definitely looking to have some fresh content on the channel, some different things, not just unboxings, and try to get some discussions. That's one thing I enjoy, being in other people's comments on their videos when they're talking about different things and not just doing mystery boxes, is being able to have conversations about what's going on. There's been a lot of craziness lately with some mystery boxes. We've all seen it. Alex just dropped a video last night, kind of talking about it and whatnot. But we've seen some folks, Southern Comic Geek. It was Southern Comic Geek, DJ Links, and then who was the other one that did who opened the $700, and they were just Alan May. So we saw them all open their boxes and didn't even get close to the value. But I'm not going to beat that dead horse, right? And then we saw the unfortunateness of Taylor did one too. Oh, Taylor was on there last night. Yeah, Taylor was on there last night. It was Alex Winking, and he had guests, DJ Links and Taylor. But the folks who actually made the videos, wrong stream. But yeah, and then the whole, I guess you want to say the debacle, I guess, with the Dorkeries box, which again, that's unfortunate what happened there, where they said they had a they had a they had a signed book that was worth $600, and it was not an authentic. There was at least one signature that wasn't good. So yeah, good times, right? So these are the boxes I got, and actually, I think one of them is from Paul. This one down here is a win I got from Paul, and then some other stuff. We've got the eBay and Whatnot stuff. I think I got some stuff from, I think there's some stuff from Winking from, a couple of his auctions and stuff like that. So we'll open that stuff. Plus we've got some pickups. Let's get into the LCS stuff first. I did the video on Wednesday for the 3 books I was most excited about reading this week. And these are the 3 of them right here. Rain, We Ride Titans, and Maniac in New York. Now, I read them all, and I will say Maniac in New York, Bronx is Burning. Oh, you have the COA? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that need it, but yeah, so you're good. I don't necessarily need the COA for it. It's in a slab, so it's good for me. It's gonna go up there on the wall somewhere. I'll find it. I gotta move stuff around because I have some boxes that are supposed to be coming back finally. It seems like how I tracked my CBCS and CGC orders. It looks like the week of the 24th, the week of the 24th, I should be getting 2 packages, hopefully, from CGC and then a CBCS order. And then I should be getting a few different orders sometime in February. If their tracking is right, even with CBCS, because CBCS was at 17 weeks at one point, and then they jumped up to 25. So we'll see when we get those. But talking about these real quick, because these are a part of this week's new books, and we'll kind of get into we'll be all over the place with the LCS pickups. But Rain, so this story by Image, I did not know that Joe Hill, again, this is how oblivious I am with a lot of this stuff. I did not know that this was a story by Joe Hill previously or whatever that they were bringing to life with the comic, something like that. I think it was Cole that had said that to me from Comic Burrito. And in regards to that, the story was interesting. So you got the main character, this one here. Oh my God, what's her name? Kept throwing me off the way what her name is. Oh my God, what the hell is her name? I know this is Yolanda. What is her name? I can't remember. I just read it a couple days ago. Oh, my boys, my whiny little boy in the background. So they're dating, and she's madly in love with Yolanda, and all of a sudden a freak storm happens, and shards of crystal start raining down. And I did not see, because the way that the premise reads, however you want to say it, reads, is that they try to navigate through this catastrophe, this apocalyptic event. Yeah, so much for that, right? And then we've got We Ride Titans. This was a fun read to start off. So again, I was completely wrong on it. The girl already knew whenever I did the review, I was looking forward to it. The main character, she already knows her family has been operating it. Essentially, these Titans are used to save cities, protect them from the kaiju, which again, it's kaiju, badass, love it. And she's pretty much walked away from the family. Her brother is currently operating the Titan, and he's a drunk and a no good, son of a bitch. And he fails, and so she comes home to take over with a lot of animosity and everything. So the joys. And then Maniac of New York, The Bronx is Burning, number 2. I love this read. Again, it's the silliness of it, because just being a fan of the Friday the 13th movies and all that stuff, it's just a fun read. You got Harry, who is killing anything that's in his way, and you've got Agent Green, who's trying to stop him with her Molotov cocktail. The goodness. I like the fact that they brought the little girl. It seems like she's going to be an integral part in this volume, in this storyline as well. We saw her little maneuverability whenever she was on the train, and that the creepo was trying to take advantage of her. She ducked him. So good on her for that. All right, so let's go real quick. We'll go through. This is the stuff from 2 weeks ago. We'll get into this real quick. We've got from DC. Move some stuff around here. Got some from DC. Batman 119. Oh yeah, yep. I saw your post, Lisa. I have that. I ended up picking up because I didn't know who that was. I guess it was a 616 exclusive, and I'm not. I mean, again, I'm not too huge on exclusives, but this was one of the series I said I was going to buy a lot of, and I did end up picking it up after the fact. That and the 3-book series from what was that? The 3-book, the 3-cover set from Comics Elite. That set should be here. I think tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Mail doesn't run tomorrow. Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll have that for next week. We got Thor number 20. This is a big book, right? This is skyrocketed because it's a first appearance of the God of Hammers. And I don't know about anyone else. And I mean, this again, I wish we would have talked about this last week, but oh, nice. All right. So with this, I don't know. It gives me the same vibes as Black Winter. Like when all the hysteria and all the hoopla that came about with Black Winter, with issue number 5 of Thor, it feels that same kind of vibes. People are going nuts for it. People are going from shop to shop. Like my shop had to put the extra copies in the back because he wanted to make sure his customers that have pull boxes had to crack at them first. Because literally we have people that are driving up here to try to pick them up or driving down here to try to pick them up, hitting all the different shops. Wastelanders Doom number 1. I only got it because it's a Doom book. The Wastelander stuff, I'm not really reading any of them. I know they're all one-shots and everything, but it's a Doom book, so I had to get it. We got Basilisk number 6. Love this story, man. I love this story. This was one of the ones that almost made it into my top 3. For last week. Monkey Meat, man, I was I don't know, I guess I didn't realize that this was going to be an anthology kind of gimmick thing, and it's a little all over the place. There's one cover, there's one exclusive cover I got. I picked it up off of Rabbit Comics website. It's the Javon cover of it, but yeah. You know me, I will always grab number 1s just to. Somebody may have inquired about that art. Oh, nice. Well, that's good. Let me see here real quick. I just want to get something pulled up here real quick. Guide. And then we've got Noctera. The Blacktop Bill special. This, oh my God, this was from the week before. I did a video. That's right. I forgot. I'm like, wait, this was one I was excited about. Basilisk, nice. So this was from 2 weeks ago. I didn't do a top 3 for this one, but this was one I was going to because this one I was excited about. We get to find out kind of who Blacktop Bill is. Like his origins and who he is. Dude's a psycho. I like it. How's it going, Nadia? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. And then I got the B cover. And we've got, I think this is the C cover, the one with just his teeth. I did have the 1 in 10, but decided to throw it up in my Whatnot auction 2 weeks ago. So then we've got Not All Robots number 5. This has been a fun story. Is this the final issue of this? I'm not sure because usually AWA only has like 5-6 issues, 4 to 6 issues, right? And it seems like their sweet spot. How's it going, the Crucis? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. It seems like their sweet spot is 5 with a lot of their other like Erratic and stuff like that. So there's that, and then we've got Two Moons, number 8. We're back at it with Two Moons, who was with the Army back in the Civil War days. And it's the cool thing with the creatures and everything. It was a good game. San Fran was up on them. It looked like they were kind of getting away from them, and Dallas made a run back at it, which was good on them. I like watching good football. Definitely like watching good football games. So we've got the Steelers and the Chiefs that are playing tonight. You might hear like a little thing pop in because I have to. Okay, there we go. It didn't do it. Or it might have. I don't know if it did it to you guys or not. All right, so let's go to this week's pickups. Get into this week's pickups from Marvel. We've got Dark Ages #4. It's been a fun read, with the whole EMP thing, and then the fact that Apocalypse has trapped. They converted Iron Man, they trapped Magneto and using him for the power source, and they're trying to figure all that out. And then with Quicksilver, with what Quicksilver did. Craziness, right? We've got Dark Reign. This is the Spider-Woman tie-in, or are these all going to be tie-ins? Who knows? But this is number 18. I am so far behind. I think I'm still in the single digits. And I think at this point I'm just collecting it to run the series, just so I have it, and maybe I'll go back and read it. I think I'm on like 7 or 8. I think I'm on issue 7 or 8. So I have some catching up to do in that regard. We got Star Wars High Republic, Eye of the Storm. I'm going to go through these kind of quickly. We got Department of Truth, number 15. And I heard that this is not like directly tied to the linear story. It's kind of like another one of the spin-off stories, or tie-in story inside of the story. We got Scorched, number 1. I am into the Spawn universe. I am loving these. I'm loving the gunslinger stuff. I'm loving King Spawn. So I'm going to read this. I might read this tonight while I watch the football game and all that fun stuff. So there we go. Then we've got Stillwater, number 12. I think this is the final issue of this second part. It's been an interesting story. I got caught up on this with the kids taking over and all that, and I'm going to see how they round up the storyline there. Then we've got What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 3. I'm enjoying this series. I'm enjoying the story. You have the crew. They're looking for oh my god, I want to call her Sam, but I don't think that. I think her name's Sal or something like that. I can't remember what her name is because I'm so good with that, right? Oh, look who it is, the coming man. Welcome, Alex. Welcome. So we've got where's the furthest place? What's the furthest place away from here? Number 3. And now they're about to go into that mansion house, or the big house, and run into some shit. So, and then this cover, I got a couple of these just because this is a dope cover. It is a Halloween homage for Maniac in New York. This is the B cover. Love it. It is great. I've got a couple of them, and I love them. You guys know me. I've talked about it. I love the Maniac in New York stuff for Jason, and then you're going to throw in a Halloween homage. And we got Knighted, number 3. See, so there it is. 5 seems to be their go, right? 5 seems to be their go. So there's Knighted, number 3. And then, of course, the second printing of number 2. I did not get the, what was it? Paul, you would know. Is it the 1 in 10 or the 1 in 15 of this? So fuck you, man. Waiting for you. No, I light up for everybody. I say hello to everybody. It is 1 in 10. All right, yeah. Ours were damaged, so our shop is trying to get another one. When I see it for the first time, yeah. Listen, I'm not as smooth as a lot of other people when it comes to the chat. I guess I need to change the monitor that I have right here above me, take this monitor here, and make this where I have like the streamers, the video game streamers, where they have chat up here. So I'm just sitting here reading off. But hey, listen, we go at my own pace here. That's why it is called the Average Sunday Show. So I see that. Watch, he'll do it again. You fucker. Then, of course, I picked up the Volume 4 of Something to Kill Children trade. Just so I have all those. All right. So before we get into the stuff from eBay and from Whatnot, and everything. Went to my first con, my first convention of the year, right? All the cool kids say cons. So we had for the first annual St. Pete Comicon was on the 8th and the 9th. We went on the 8th. We took my son. It was his first convention, and he absolutely loved it. So it was amazing to see. And now one surprise, there was a couple artists that were going to be there. One backed out because of COVID protocol. And then surprise, I guess they announced it the Thursday before that Sam De La Rosa was going to be set up. And I love to get me some Sam De La Rosa stuff. You know, I love his stuff. And it was really cool to see that he was there, because it was like I wasn't really expecting much from the guys that they had there anyways, because they weren't really big names or even like C-level names. They were kind of, I mean, again, they were few and far between. But like with Sam, I mean, again, I don't know how high up we want to put Sam, but for me, like with Lethal Protector stuff, I love it. So it was really cool. If you guys saw on Instagram, you guys saw the photos that we posted, you know, of my son. He saw the inflated Pikachu and went super crazy. He freaking loved it. And then just had a really good time. He got to see, there was a guy who had a badass Iron Man suit there. So for a little gimmick thing, you know, for their first annual one there, they did a pretty good job. So I was happy with that. So some of the stuff we got, I'll tell you this. You want to talk about overpriced. Now, this is a small little convention. I understand maybe at the bigger conventions or even like the medium grade conventions, you would see books being expensive. I guess maybe if they're going to sell something at the small one, they're going to try to get their dollar, right? But if you guys know the 10 books I'm looking for Moon Knight #1. I'm looking for Marvel Spotlight 28, which is his first solo series. The guy had both of them. They were beat up copies that he wanted $200 a piece for. I told him, no, thank you. And then I found a guy that had a 7.5 Moon Knight #1 for $425, I think. I'm like, it's a 7.5, you know. And then again, looking at what the stuff's going for on eBay, I mean, that's just way too high. So unfortunately, I didn't get to cross off any of my Grail book or my Hunt books for the year. I know a couple of them are going to be pricey. I know the Avengers or Iron Man 55 is going to be a pricey book. That thing's going to continuously climb as so. Sorry about that. So like Iron Man 55, I know that's going to be a pricey book, and then I probably won't see Werewolf by Night 32 this year because the trailer drops tomorrow, the teaser trailer. So we get to deal with that, right? With that going up. So how's it going, Christina Payne? Thank you for coming in. I'll take a look at your Wink. I'll take a look at the catalog. I'll peruse it, and then if there's anything in there that I'm excited about, I'll hit the notify me button. You got a special one in there for me too. That's awesome. So that's funny. The girlfriend lot one was hilarious. So one of the things is I did pick up this. I picked up a few books that I had in my auction that Saturday, the 8th, from my Whatnot auction. There was a few books that I had in there that I picked up and threw in there, but I couldn't pass it up. I saw Maniac for New York, and he had it in the dollar bin, and it's in good shape. So I said, yeah, I'll take that for $1. And then of course we've got Alex would like this if he's still here, because I know he says he always buys these. This is the first full appearance of Bishop. I got this for a low price, and it looks to be in a near, probably, I mean, again, I'm no grader, but I'd say near mint minus to, I'd say near mint minus. There is one little spine tick. I don't know if you can see it, or if my camera will, hold on, let's do this. It's like the art of this. It's like right there. It is color breaking, so probably VF. Probably VF then. VF plus if it's color breaking, right? But yeah, so first appearance of Bishop, I had to grab it. Why not? And then, of course, because I am loving getting the Moon Knight stuff, I got Moon Knight. This is number 14. And this is the first appearance of the Stained Glass Scarlet, who is going to be in the show. So this is a near mint minus copy. So yeah, I mean, I got this for a great deal and looking at what it was going for, I got both of them for $30. So 15 and 15. When you look at what the Moon Knight 14 is going for right now on eBay, I feel like that was a steal. And I think once they actually show her, like she's going to be in the trailer and everything, I think that book's going to go up even higher. So it was nice to be able to add that to the collection. Then, because we got to see Mr. Sam Della Rosa, we got a couple of his prints. Johnny picked out his favorite character. Johnny got a Hulk. This was the one Hulk cover, I guess, that Sam Della Rosa did. So we got this one. And then the wife wanted to get this Spider-Gwen one, so she got this Spider-Gwen. And then I had to get a Lethal Protector. This is Lethal Protector number 2. I have the poster for number 1 already from the first time I met Sam Della Rosa. So we picked up those. And then, that's not even the best part about it yet. We also got some Lethal Protector books. We got Lethal Protector number 1, signed right there by his silver. So, or number 3, sorry, number 1. Number 3, we got number 2. Again, signed with the silver right there. I love it. I love that he uses a silver pen, that it makes the signature pop. And then, because I have to do this every time I see him, we got literally identical to the one I already have up there. So I get to replace the copy that I'm going to give away when we hit 500 on Whatnot. So if you guys want to follow me on Whatnot, if you're not yet, there is a link down in the description below for the app. If you set up an account, it'll also give you a $10 credit. So it is signed, and then it's going to be hard to show because there it is right there. The remark. So you got a nice little remark right there. Had to do it. Had to get them. So he had all 3. Because somebody had picked up the number 4, which is the first appearance of Scream, because that would have been the other one I would have got. So that's what we got from the convention. Aside from the few things I did sell in the auction that weekend, which wasn't anything crazy. It was just a couple different things. Now let's move this stuff around. Let's get the handy dandy knife, and let's get into some of these eBay packages. We've got eBay. And that's all. The rest of that stuff. So only 2 eBay packages. Yeah, Nadia, it's nice. It's pretty cool. I mean, I really like it. So, give my knife a cut. It'd help if I got the tape taken off of it, right? Lost my scissors somewhere. So having to do this with the knife. So how's everyone doing this Sunday night? I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone's 22 has been treating you guys right. 15 days in, I know we are getting lambasted here in Florida with the variants of COVID. Then we got the new one, the flu Rona, the combination between the flu and coronavirus. It's been wild. So, all right, here we go. This little book. Let's drop that down there. I didn't go very far. Don't know what book this is. I can't remember some of the stuff that I ordered. I've I've been picking up a bunch of different stuff. Now, what's interesting is I found a mystery box on the good old eBay, and I'm nervous about it. Right, it's a $100 comic book mystery box. It is a Venom themed mystery box, so we'll see how that is. I got to record that for next week. You're feeling better? That's good to hear, Nadia. 2022 has been so for you so far. Yeah. So what do we got here? Oh, okay. It's another Moon Knight. So this is Moon Knight, number 195. This is a key. This is the one. I'm not exactly. How's it going, Fox Crown? Hope you're doing good, Sean. So I know that this has a first appearance or something like that in it, but it was one that I needed to add to the collection and get it in there. Fox, you doing good, man? Good to see you. So, I know, riveting stuff over here. We are so enthusiastic, so energetic, and all that fun stuff. We're top notch over here on the AverageWill channel. Jesus, he taped it well. Let's go, Chiefs. Jesus, he taped it even more in here too. Oh, is this the one that had the mold? Oh, I know what this one is. I remember what this one is now. Do this without damaging the books, though. I will be having my next Whatnot sale on Saturday, which is the 22nd. So I got to load the stuff up. I'll probably be loading everything up tomorrow and Tuesday. So again, if you guys want to follow me over there, when we hit 500, I'll be doing a giveaway. We'll be giving away a few different things. We're probably going to just do a show just for like giveaways and stuff like that. Do a small little show, an appreciation show for you guys. So here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, we do, sir. All right, so we've got Maniac in New York, number 1A. And then there's a few different copies of this. I think I ordered 3 sets. I think that's what the guy had up. He had 3 sets of this. And then we've got the 1 in 15. I really like this cover. I did not get this one, so this is what was like, oh, you know what? Let me just get the whole set. Is it possible to fake comic books? Not like it is with the Funkos. If that's what you're thinking. I mean, it takes some top tier stuff. Maybe covers. Maybe if you had a cover on one that was damaged or something like that, and you kind of swiped it. Or the biggest thing is the facsimiles of like the bigger books. People fake that stuff where they don't show that it's an actual facsimile. They play it off like it's the real thing. And one of the big things was like with Werewolf by Night, which is the first appearance of Moon Knight. You had people that were throwing the facsimiles up for gross amounts of money, and people were buying them because they were getting conned into it. And that's just part of the thing. That's why you got to be careful. That's why you got to look at the photos. Because you can tell a facsimile versus the original print. So, but fake wise, no. Maybe I don't want to say no, but it'd be difficult. So yeah, definitely like this, man. Harry the Maniac, looking to cut some people up. Really, really dig this cover. And of go well with the 1 in 15 for Bronx is Burning. All right, so we're gonna get into the whatnot pickups. This is from Cat 60, and it's crazy to realize how many people are here in Florida. It's like I didn't realize Cat 60 was here in Florida. I thought I bought from him one other time, but so he's a couple hours away from me, which is interesting. I guess I should not be surprised because Florida is a large state, but it just surprises me the different people in the community that are in this area. So all right, here we go. Gave me a little thank you. Oh, this is the signed. Oh, this is a signed book. One of the best SIGs. What do you mean? One of the best SIGs. Did you see it? Or are you talking in the other chat again? So we've got House of Slaughter #1 signed by JT4, Mr. Tiny Onion himself, right there, and from Midtown Comics. So I'll add that to it. I got a couple. Because I am a part of the founders, or whatever you want to call it, for the Tiny Onion Club, and I got a couple different things. I know some people weren't happy with the signatures and all that fun stuff that they were getting, but it's $250 to get in. You're getting 6 exclusives plus the other little goodies that he's giving you. So I know some people were very vocal on how dissatisfied they were with what they were getting. All right, this is from Quality Comics. Quality Comics, who is also a Florida resident. Again, I'm making a big deal out of it, but hey, it ain't that big of a deal, right? Anybody want to come clean these boxes up for me? I don't want to have to clean up tonight. Uh-oh. Oh, is he going to take it back to the house? Nope. Down inside the 30, though. Yeah, he's been in there. They brought him in as the expert to verify things and to evaluate prices. But again, I don't want to throw shade at anybody, but if you've seen their shows, like their auctions, their stuff's inflated quite a bit. But that's a lot of people. Like if they're a retail store, their stuff is inflated. Like I know A1 Comics is the same way. Their prices are elevated and stuff like that. All right, so there's still more up here. I think Paul was jumping back and forth between streams. Who else is streaming tonight in the comic book community? That's book 4, 5, 6. One, two. All right. So this is a 6-book miniseries for Spider-Man Blue. Strictly is. Oh, that's right. The auction, right? And Sands. That's right. Their auctions are going on. So you got Spider-Man Blue #1, #2, #3, #4, #5, and then #6. So I picked this up. It was cheap, and that's the thing. Like when you jump into some of the auctions, that have smaller audiences, mine included. You jump into my auction, you can get some good steals because there's not a lot of people that are bidding up stuff. If they're there specifically to look for specific items, and you put something up that they're not looking for, people don't bid, and it happens. Me, I don't get upset with it or anything like that. It just goes with the flow, right? You price it where you want to price it, and all that fun stuff. But that's where you go into some of these, and you can get a couple steals. So this is going to be from Wink Inc. himself, from one of his shows. This is from a couple weeks ago, or was this? Yeah, because maybe this was last week's show. Yeah, I think it might have been one of them. They're from the last couple weeks. Let's just say that, right? From the last couple weeks. So let's get into this. See it, and then I got one big book, the slab, and this mother son of a gun threw in cards. We got cards upon cards, Marvel cards. We got Peggy Carter, threw in Peggy Carter, Ms. Marvel. Oh, Amadeo Cho. Oh, hey, look, we got a Mickey Mouse. We got a Donald Duck one, the Mickey Mouse Club. Got a couple of them. And then there's another one. Throwing in all these damn cards. Him and the damn cards. It's fun. Alrighty. So let's get that box out of here. And okay, so this was from 2 weeks ago. He threw in, this will go in Johnny's box. This is Transformers number 2. This is just a throw-in book. And then we've got, not 100% sure which one this one is, but it's a beautiful cover. And I wish that the glare was not that bad. You got Valkyrie, Thor, and Sif on there. And of course, you got the Virgin variant with good old Jane Foster in her Thor attire. Love it. This is why I bid on it, because I wanted to get this book. So that's a good one. I'll take it. That's going to probably go into the slab pile, my slab box, because I'm going to be sending in stuff like weekly or every other week, something like that. We'll see how it all works out. More Marvel cards. Let's see. We got anything interesting here? We got a. He jacked these from Whatnot whenever he saw them at C2E2, so he throws them in his boxes. We've got Defenders, Machine Man, and Sync. And I believe these are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle books I got from him. I don't know if more than one was signed. I know that there were some signed books in here, or at least one signed book. Do something real quick. And Lisa got to it. I don't have my YouTube chat up, so I just pulled my YouTube up, and I see Lisa already took care of it. Good looking out, sharpshooter. Taking care of that, because I'm watching the football game on my other screen. All right, so let's see here. Oh, that's right. These are these one. Oh, this one. This is the signed one. All right. So here we go. We got this Virgin variant. I'm not sure what issue this is, but you got the turtles there. My favorite. Love some Michelangelo. He's my favorite character. So we've got that. Beautiful book. Then we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a recover, number 1 recover. You got Raphael there with a sigh. So the art is amazing. I really love the art on here. And then the sign book right here is the same book, but it's got Mikey eating the pizza with the turtle teeth. God knows we love the turtle teeth. But he's eating some pizza there with his nunchucks wrapped around his neck. And this was signed. Oh, these are the Boss Logic ones. Okay. So this is the Boss Logic Michelangelo variant. It was signed 10/5/19. I can't remember how much I got these for, but I feel like I got them for a steal. I feel like I got them for a steal because, hey, don't tell him, but I have a special tool to mess up his bin. I'm joking. I try to get some stuff on his, and some people bid his stuff up big time. Which again, it's great. You get people in there; they're excited about to get on the wheel, and that's one of the things that's a selling point is people getting on the wheel and getting a chance at other stuff. And he does some great giveaways on his show and everything. He's got one of the better, or one of the top, I'd say, top shows right now running on Whatnot when it comes to the comic side. I don't watch anybody else, so I don't know on any other genre, I guess I should say. I don't watch the card stuff. I don't watch Funko Pop stuff on there. I definitely don't watch any of the T-shirt stuff. Oh, I want to show his address. Okay, here we go. Don't want to show. I should have. Fucking hey, man. All right. Yeah. Oh, you wrote that on here. He did. He wrote on here because what this is and what I got it for was criminal, man. Criminal. But we'll get to that in a second. So he wrote on here, Will, thank you so much for Paul. I'm sorry, I'm going to read the note. It's nothing bad, but it says, Paul, thank you so much, or Will, thank you so much for supporting me on my first live sale. This is my favorite cover. I'm glad you were able to get it at that price. Happy New Year. And then he puts his socials. Again, if you guys want to give Paul Dunn a follow, give him a follow on IG. Give him a follow over on Whatnot. And then give him a follow because there is, through the grapevine, I heard that there is a video that has been posted onto his YouTube channel. So Dunn Deals is what his Whatnot name is. Dunn_Deals. Paul's a great guy. He has been a fountain of information for me. You know, anytime there's something I need to know about, like that I have no idea what something is, he's always, you know, giving me that info and helping me get. You are all over the place, man. You know, he was definitely one of the ones I was looking forward to. And then he did on the receipt he put on here. Because what the cover is, it says exclusive, hot, and then he underlined it. I appreciate it, man. Hot deal. And then nice little art on there. Because this was a hell of a deal. We're going to show you. So I will have two of these now. Because this is one of the covers that we sent off as part of the ones that you guys helped me pick out of the exclusives for Something's Killing Children 16. So this is the Perel names are hard, but this is the Black Cape Comics Something's Killing Children 16 Perel variant. Love this. Love how the blood makes the mask, everything like that. So definitely going to have a home now. And now I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with one that when it eventually comes in, what I'm going to do with that one. Because this one's now going to find its home up on the wall. But heck of a steal. And I'll tell you, crazy. He put up some unbelievable fire. Unbelievable. And I don't say that very much. I don't say fire. I don't say bangers and stuff like that because for me it's just cringe. I'm a grown ass man saying bangers and saying slabby patties or slabby boys. Can't do it, man. I can't do it. But yeah, that's what we got from, you know, Whatnot Sales. Killer books. I got to make room now for this Something's Killing Children. I'm going to probably rearrange some of these books up here because I've got some stuff coming in that I need to, you know, rearrange some stuff and get rid of some of that stuff. But yeah, what do you guys think? You know, I like it. I mean, I'm hooked on the whole Whatnot thing. I enjoy it. I like going on there, and it makes it easier to sell, to get stuff sold and clear out inventory. I may not sometimes make great money on some stuff, but I think that's where you'll see people get defeated. You'll see people get defeated during their streams when something goes for lower than what they were hoping for. I remember there was one person who, it was like the first book they put up. It was a Thor book, and it went for like nothing. And they instantly cut their stream out. And there's people that talk about it in the chats and everything, where like, oh, I had to end it early. It's like, I don't know. I think there's some things where people don't realize it's the presentation of it. And when you have when you are a member of the community and you're likable, I think that's one of the things too, is if you're a likable person, people want to come and hang out, and you set up a good thing. And I think that's one thing that Wink does such a good job about, is he brings this intensity. It just draws you into it, right? And he has people that are just so pumped up to be there, and they're excited. They want to see him go cracked out. Hell, the one stream, what was it, 2 weeks ago? He was literally reading, because I wasn't there for the entire show this past weekend, because the wife and I went out. But the 2 weeks ago, he was literally reading off everything that people were posting in chat, and it was hilarious, because he was sitting there just spitting it off. People were putting some crazy shit in there, so it was interesting. It was interesting to see how he does that. But again, you see that show, and then you see people who just sit there and put books up, and they have no personality, and they don't. Again, you don't have to be crazy. You don't have to be over the top. You just have to like, I make fun of myself. If you guys come to my shows, you guys know I butcher names. I'm horrible with names. I will. I'm self-deprecating. I think that's the word I'm supposed to use, right? I make fun of myself, and that's one thing. If you can't laugh at yourself, who the hell can you laugh at, right? So that's all I try to do, is I just make it fun. I try to just enjoy myself. It's laid back. We have some music playing in the background. We put some stuff up, and if you buy, you buy. You don't, you don't. You can hang out. That's what it comes down to. So, what do we got coming up? So we are going back to getting content out on a weekly basis. I've got the videos all set up for this week. I just have to go in and edit next week's videos, because we are going to be doing 2 weeks at a time, just trying to get the stuff lined up for you guys. Kind of inside look, right? Peel back the curtain a little bit. You've been watching 8 minutes behind. How the hell did you pause on accident? Oh, man. Is that what it was? Because I saw your thing about the signature, and I think you must have been talking about Sam De La Rosa, because the way it was, it just kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah. Well, something like that. We laugh at ourselves. We enjoy it. We have a good time. I'm not ever going to try to, stuff stuff down your throat or anything like that. Stuff in your face. You guys know how the channel is, but how we do it with that stuff. But like what I was saying with the channel, we are kind of mixing up the content a little bit. I kind of want to do things a little bit differently. I took a stab at it last year, kind of throwing in different stuff like the Feature Friday, and we tried the Saturday Sit Down, which I really liked. But going back to that, we'll get into that here shortly. But one of the things for me is I want to have fun with this. I'm really liking getting into comics. Am I at all near the level of a lot of people? No. God, I'm still so green. I've been collecting for going on 2 years. It'll be 2 years. It'll be 2 years on what do you call it? 2 years in April that I've actually started collecting comic books, but more so like in June of actually hardcore getting into and trying to find specific stuff. But there's so much I don't know, and stuff that I still need to figure out. But what we're going to do is on Mondays, that is going to be our mystery box day. I know other people have mystery box Monday. It's just going to be called Mystery Monday, and that'll be the unboxing video of the week. We'll do that on Mondays. Now, Wednesdays, I'm going to do it on Wednesday because I like that versus a lot of other people do it on the Monday and Tuesday, the 5 books or the books you should be picking up this week and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you the 3 books that I'm excited about getting this week. Have a great evening. Nadia, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate coming in. I really do. I'm going to do that on Wednesdays, where I give you the 3 books I'm most excited about this week. This one was interesting. It was a little difficult because there was quite a few that I really look forward to. So this one I had to kind of trim it up a little bit and all that. And then Friday video will be, We're bringing back Feature Friday. It's essentially where I'm going to review and give my honest review and my opinion on a completed volume, a completed show, a series. So like if it's a 6-issue series, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. If it's a 20-issue series, we're going to do that. I'm not going to do ongoing series. I will do ones that if they have like Maniac of New York, how Maniac of New York is. We got Maniac of New York and then Maniac of New York Bronx is Burning. I would do the Maniac of New York review because that's a completed volume. I'm not going to do one that is an ongoing series by like Donny Cates, like how he did 35 issues of Venom, but that 35 would be something. So something like those lines. I'm not going to do a ongoing series in that aspect, right? So, but the fact that now they've changed it to another volume, we've got Ron V writing for it and all that fun jazz. Although I'm not going to review Venom. But yeah, other than that, I saw the new Scream movie. I know a lot of people are excited about it. They loved it. Let me tell you, for the folks that are still here, for you guys who are still hanging out, have you guys seen Scream yet or no? Have you seen the new Scream? I won't spoil anything, but I feel like for me, it's better than the fourth one. I thought the fourth one was hot garbage, but I feel like this one, a lot of people are like talking about how, it's incredible, it's so great. I'm like, it was good. It was good. Stupid parts in it. But I think you get that with these slasher movies. You're going to get stupid parts in it where people just make dumb decisions. But there was just things that just didn't make what was the word I'm thinking? Didn't make sense to it couldn't have happened the way it happened, right? Because I'm that asshole. I'm like, that couldn't happen. There's no way that could have happened. I'm that guy. I am that guy. And there was just a couple moments where, because how you line up with the killer and all that fun stuff, it's like, yeah, that couldn't have happened. So, but that's just me. I'm that guy. So, I want to say before we get out of here, I do want to say we have that, and then I am going to be bringing back Saturday Sit Down. The plan for that. Let me pull up my calendar while I'm sitting here. The plan is to bring that back. That will be coming back probably in the spring, most likely. So I won't talk too much about it. It was better than I expected. It was better than number 4, but I wouldn't put it better than the first 3. It is a sequel. It is not like a reboot or anything like that. So, so my plan is in March to bring back Saturday Sit Down, and the format is going to change. I tried to keep the format of, hey, we're going to do 30 minutes in and out, but I felt like I was just rushing. And then I felt like when I had Jay Douglas on, I just felt like I didn't have a chance we could have talked for an hour, 2 hours, because that was the kind of guest he was. It was just great to talk with him and everything like that. So I think we're going to change it up to kind of be like a little laid back, more formal kind of thing, like I had it, where I don't want to just hit him with question after question, just kind of talk and let it go through, and maybe cap it at like an hour, right? Because I want the rewatchability, right? We still want to keep the rewatchability on the channel. I don't want to put up a 2.5 hour interview style thing, interview style live stream video that people are just going to hit that skip forward. And you might still do it with the hour video. You guys might still do it in my videos now, which I do the same shit. It's okay. It's all right. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, other than that, that's it, man. We got videos that are going to be rolling out. We're going to be trying to be a lot more active. That is the plan here, is to get this channel continuously to grow. We're at 845. Again, I'm just going to have a good time. I'm not really beholden to that number. I mean, if we hit 1,000, we'll have a celebration. We'll have a party. We'll do something fun. We'll do a fun stream when it comes to that point, if we ever hit it. When that day comes that we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll have a party. We'll get in here. We'll have some craziness. But other than that, I really don't have much more to do tonight. So I'm going to do some reading. I'm going to read and watch the football game, because it's 0-0 right now. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys giving me the pizza party. Yeah, definitely. We'll do that. We'll have carnival games. We'll have the little ducky game where you got to fish out the ducky. We'll do shit like that. We'll have a good time. A pizza and ice cream party. Make sure you guys get your tokens. We'll have a pizza, and that way you can renew them, and we'll have a pizza and ice cream party here on the AverageWill channel. So other than that, I got nothing else for you guys tonight. I appreciate you. We will be here next week. There is a convention over in Orlando the last weekend that I may end up going to. We'll see. Because, again, I had a lot of fun. So I want to get over there, see what I can find, maybe get some steals over there and stuff like that. Because, again, I don't know how much the Moon Knight book is that I got, how long that's going to be. If she's just going to be in the show for 5 minutes and then it's over with. I don't know. It really depends. So we'll see. But anyhow, that is all I got for you guys tonight. So I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, out of your evening, out of your life to be here and hang out. I really do greatly appreciate you, each and every one of you. I always say this, make sure you do one random act of kindness for somebody. It could be something simple like holding the door open, letting somebody out in front of you in traffic, something simple like that. Make sure you call and check in on your family and friends, see how they're doing. Just call them up and be like, hey, I was thinking about you. I want to go get some coffee, because it could keep, it could let them know that, hey, this person is thinking about me. They're considering me. They're, when people think that they're by themselves and they have nobody, you could be that person that reaches out and changes their thought process. Make sure you tell somebody you love them every day. Tell somebody you love them. All right. So I am AverageWill. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. As I always say, I'm out, right? I don't know. I don't have a guy. Just tell somebody you love them. That's all I got, right? Tell somebody you love them. See you guys this week.